This video is sponsored by the Dog Piss Fire Hydrant Company. Right then, this is a cheap flight adventure to Istanbul in Turkey, and here is the plane landing. Here I'm in Istanbul airport. Let's start off by taking a look at the main concourse over on airside. Now this has to be the most overpriced airport I've ever been to in relation of what the normal prices are. Because in Istanbul, some of the prices are crazily cheap. For example, the 9 chicken nuggets from Burger King is £1.25. Well, over at the airport, they cost £3.75. 3 times the going rate. Well, that might not be that bad compared to the UK, for what the locals would normally expect to pay in the city of Istanbul. The fact it's 3 times the price in the airport. Like, I'm used to airports being 50% more expensive, or sometimes twice the price, but 3 times the price is just shocking. And as for Subway, a 12-inch sub, or 30cm sub, costs £13.25. That has to be the worst of all. That is the most expensive Subway sandwich I've ever come across. So then, before we go across the land side, there's another thing in this airport which is so bizarre, I am lost for words. And that is the pet relief room. And just look at the logo, a dog shitting. So, what's in the pet relief room, I wonder? Well, there is a fake fire hydrant for your dog to piss against, and the smell in this room was horrid. So then, let's now go across to landside, and let's take a look at the main set of lifts in the car park. This is a set of 6 Schindler 5500 lifts. And now we go to a lift with a secret floor. Like, it's quite common to get lifts with odd secret floors and unfinished non-built floors. But what's weird about this lift is the non-built floor actually has a glass barrier around it like it's finished, except they never built the walkway to this floor. That is weird.
Elevator going up. Door closing. Departure floor.
So then, I now leave the airport and go along to the 3rd tallest building in Istanbul, which is the Metropole. This building is 280 metres high. This building has got some high-speed Hyundai lifts with destination dispatch. And of course, I've just got to take a ride on top of it.
4 numaralı asansöre gideriz.
What the fuck's that been? So on top of this lift there is a very large windshield. This lift is very well built. Underneath the windshield it's got a very big chassis. As for the wheels on the lift, these are actually built higher up above the chassis to make the lift more stable. And in the middle of the windshield there's actually a little gap for me to stand in. So let's take a ride on top of it. So then, coming up the skyscraper and going along to the shopping area next to it, which also has some Hyundai lifts. So then, continuing to explore around Istanbul, and one thing that Istanbul has a lot of is cats, including cats sitting on the ticket barriers covering up the RFID reader so you can't scan your ticket, and also cats casually trespassing down the train tracks of the busy commuter line. Cats are everywhere here. So then, now we go along to the next skyscraper area, which is the Tehran Centre. This has got several nice tall skyscrapers. Let's go inside one of them. This has got Mitsubishi lifts. First to a little lift that just links up some different passageways at the lower part of the building.
Kapı kapalı. Door closing. Üçüncü park kapı. Third park floor.
And now we go to the main lifts of the hotel skyscraper, which are some more Mitsubishis.
Kapı kapalı. Door closing. Beşinci kat. Açık hava. Okuyor. Fifth floor. Outdoor. Aşağı iniyor. Going down. Kapı kapalı. Door closing. Station, Denmark, Marble Bar.
So then, now we go to the MR Address Hotel, a hotel and property chain from the UAE. This company always builds really nice skyscrapers, so let's go and explore this one. The lifts in this skyscraper are Otis lifts. In this skyscraper, there's some glass lifts serving the lower part of the building.
Elevator is going up. Only 11th floor. Capacity room. Door is open.
And now we go to the main lifts here. Sadly, a lot of the floors are locked, but I still managed to ride them.
What's the star light up when you put in the correct number? If I put in 55, it doesn't exist. Alright, does 2 beeps does not exist. And 1 beep means you have to put in your pass. Oh. Let's go to 11. That's all I can get to. I hate absolute floor numbering. It slows down and it still carries on counting. The problem when your indicator is absolute, so the lift starts slowing down but a number hasn't yet got to your floor. It's annoying. Yes, we are the Asia side of the water, and in Asia they hate accelerated indicators for some reason. They always have them absolute. P5. P's a P0M, L star and G's a P5. Didn't accept it either. Back down we go. Oh, it's about 4 meters a second, maybe 3.5. That's just not fast enough. Especially for an address hotel from Myanmar. You normally expect better this like Mitsubishi.
And now we go to the shopping centre in this skyscraper complex. This shopping centre is very posh. Let's take a look at the lifts here.
Giriş katı, entrance. Kapı açılıyor. Door is open.
That was harsh as fuck.
This shopping centre also has an aquarium. And outside of the shopping centre, there is a lift that is very cheap and nasty, not fitting in with the rest of the shopping centre.
What? This is an MR shopping centre, the poshest brand of shopping centre in this part of the world. And they've got this shitty thing. Fucking hell, I give up. So shit.
So then, let's now take a look at some blocks of flats in Istanbul. First we take a look at some smaller blocks. Sadly in this building lifts have been replaced. Let's take a look at the more regular low-rise lifts of Istanbul. Let's surf this lift. On this lift the down button does not work, so you can drive it up on inspection but you can't drive it down.
Fuck. Oh, down button doesn't work, that's why. Remember, what goes up does not always go down. I didn't even have it recording just then, but it's my full speed ride. I don't like this lift. It's nasty, cheap, horrible thing.
And now we go to a taller tower block.
Ooh, lots of canvas. There's a camera up there. There's a door open button, turn on its side to make an up and down button. Oh dear. Couldn't even get the right button, so I had to rotate one. Floor 14. Oh, you can just about see up the shaft. Oh, that nothing's bad. Many cameras. Seems like I've got a problem here or something. Oh, there's your motor. Just about see it. Just about see your motor logic. Oh well.
Let's now take a look at the price of food here. Food is crazily cheap in Istanbul. Let's take a look at McDonald's. And by the way, McDonald's is not the cheapest in Istanbul. Burger King is actually cheaper. Now all of this food here came to just £3.75, which is crazily cheap, including a chicken sandwich, onion rings and chicken strips, and a cookie. And I don't normally get the cookies in fast food places because they usually overcharge for little extra bits, but here all of that came to a very cheap price. However, in Burger King, 9 chicken nuggets is £1.25. Annoyingly, you can't buy 20, but you can buy 2 lots of 9, 18 for £2.50. That is so cheap. And even better, you can get pizzas for £2.75. And this is not from some little shitty takeaway place. This is from one of the outlets in a food court in a shopping centre. And this was a nice pizza, despite how cheap it is. It's also Pizza Hut, which is always overpriced for the area. This pizza came for £3.90, which is very cheap. But for Istanbul, this is probably the most overpriced pizza I had. And now to the next hotel, which is the Marriott. This hotel has Otis lifts.
Elevator is going up. Kapı açılıyor. Door is open. Door is open.
Now we go to a little lift that goes down to the conference centre and ballroom.
Eksi birinci kat, minus first floor. Kapı açılıyor. Door is opening.
Now we go to the next little Otis lift. This lift goes non-stop between the ground floor and the tennis court. All things to put in a tower hotel, and they put in a tennis court. It's a bit strange choice as far as I'm concerned. Maybe posh people love tennis. This Otis lift, which I'm assuming is a Gen 2, I'm not sure what it is, has got intelligent overrun, just like Schindler Iconic. It's like an Otis lift, but it's behaving like a 5500. What? The lift slows down with a certain amount of tolerance to overrun the floor slightly, then go back to the floor. That is so strange to see this on an Otis.
This is doing a Schindler. It's weird, look, stop.
Kapı kapanıyor. Door is closing.
He's levelling like a fucking Schindler. Look at this.
Birinci kat, first floor.
Back. Yeah, I know, he levels like Schindler style.
Door is open.
He levels like a fucking Schindler.
And now we go to the most posh shopping centre I found in the whole of Istanbul, which is the Zorlu Centre. This is a shopping centre and 5 towers. This place is crazy posh. This is where all of the rich twats go. Now we go to a hotel here, and this is one of these over-the-top, very luxury hotels. The lower lifts in this hotel are some glass Otis Gen 2s. Let's now take a look at the main lifts in this hotel. These are some very posh Otis lifts.
Now the thing is, from basement all the way up to floor S, it doesn't reach full speed, so this has got some speed to it. The new lift, and they've brought back that old shine. Well, he just gets to full speed, 13 to 22, just got to full speed. This thing's quick. Wow, it's very posh. Cameras everywhere. Some banging from the lift shaft. How that door reacted. You have to get to about that far until it safety brakes, but I think that banged the outer roller and safety brake it from that rather than the inner door. That is the toilets. That's one reason to go to posh hotels, because the toilets are fantastic.
And now we go to the next hotel, which is the Sofitel. This has got some Cone Eco-Disc lifts.